Hello, everybody. I am Rusty. Imperious as that may seem to sound at times, I could tell you other things about who I am, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm here to see about having some fun, play a game of Sudoku, and share that entertainment with you. If you enjoy Sudoku, I hope you enjoy my channel. If you do not enjoy my channel, that's okay. I am not concerned about that at this time. I'd rather just have a good time, have some fun struggling through a couple of different puzzles because, you know, we end up doing that struggle at times, and this is a decent struggle. I am not going to get worried about whether or not any specific person enjoys or does not the event or the show. All right. And we'll look at that later. All right. We are almost 20 seconds after, or 20 minutes after, so let's get uh, 30 seconds in the standby timer. Oh, I don't actually have a timer set up to kick off and runs 30 seconds, do I? I should probably change that. In any case, here we go. You've got another 10 seconds left. And there's our 30-second timer going on. So, time for me to start solving this, isn't it? Nope, not there. Yep, there. All right, so down here we've got 3 places. Here we go. There's a 1 going in there. 2 possible places for 1 here. Looks like 4 possible there. And 2 possible here. How about 2s? Well, we've got a place for 2 here now. There's a 2 there. So one of these 2 will end up being a 2. And I've got 3 possible places there. 3 possible places there. And all of those are still open. We've got 5 possibilities here. Let's move on to 3s. So one of these 2 is going to be a 3. I've got 2 places over here as well. 2 places here. 2 places here. 4 places here. 3 there. Or nope. 5 here. And yeah, all of these. All right, 4s. We got a 4 here. Another here. So I've got 4 places up here. 4 places there. 5 places down here and here. Only 4 possible places here. All right, a lot of places, or potential 4 places. 5s. Well, one of these 2 is a 5. One of these 2 is a 5. got five possibilities here, 5 possibilities here, 3 possibilities here, and 4 possibilities there. 6s. I've got a 6 here. These 3 will be a 6. I've got 2 possibilities here. Here I'm showing 3 possibilities. 5 possibilities here. 3 here. 5 possibilities there. Lots there. And 5 there. Although it's going to be one of these 3. 7s. We've got 7s across the top already. One of these, nope, I've got a 7 here and here, so in the middle column is wrapped. 7 there with the 7 there means one of these 2 is going to be a 7. This one being a 7 suggests that what I've got for 7s here are these 2 possibilities. And then down here I end up with 3 possibilities for a 7. On to 8s, we've got an 8 here. This 8 locks us into 2 possibilities here. We end up with 2 possibilities here because of this one. And that means I've got 3 possibilities here. 2 possibilities here. This can't be an 8, so one of these 3 will be an 8. And here I've got 4 possibilities. All right, 9s. A little handicapped in that I don't see any 9s at all on the board. All right. Let's make another pass through to see if I pick up any more possibilities. All right, all 1s are there. 2's taken care of there. 5 possibilities for 2 there and here. 3 possibilities there and here. 3s. 2 possibilities there and there. 4 possibilities there. 2 here. 4 here, 5 here. These 2 are possible 3s. All right. 2 possibilities here. All right. 6s. Or not 3, 6, 4s. One of them here. So I've got 5 3s there. One of these 2 is a 4. I've got 3 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here. 4 possibilities, 5 possibilities here. 4 here. Nothing useful there. 4 possibilities here. All right, 5s. So one of those 2 is a 5. All right, we can fill in the last one pair down here. 1, 2, 3s, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So one of these two is a 9. All right. I think I should just go ahead and flood fill. Let's see what I can do here, though. It's going to be a 9. All right, let's flood fill. 1, 2. These two is a 3. All 4 of these could potentially be a 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 4 possibilities for a 9. 1, 2, 3. 4 possibilities for a 4. There's a 5 here. Sixes, 7. And these two is an 8. And then I've got 4 possibilities for a 9. 1, 2. One of these two is a 3. This is a 4. This is a 5. Six is going to be one of these. Actually, it's going to be one of these. 7 here. A couple of possibilities for an 8 here. And looks like I can drop a 9 in somewhere. Almost at random at this point. All right. Over here, we got a 1. 2 is going to be one of these 5. Got 5 possibilities for a 3. 5 possibilities for a 4. 5 here. 5 possibilities for a 6. 3 possibilities. Correction, 2 possibilities for a 7. 3 possibilities for an 8. And 5 possibilities for a 9. Over here, we've got a 1, a couple possibilities for 2. 4 possibilities for 3. 4 here. Several other possibilities for a 5. We know one of these two is going to be a 5 or this is going to be either a 5 or a 6, but so far don't have any others that prevent 5 and 6 from being elsewhere, other than the fact that one of these have to be somewhere here. 7. Looks like I've got 4 possibilities for an 8 and a 9 there. All right. 1s. looks like I've got two possibilities for 1. And possibilities for 2. Everything's open for 3 at the moment. And 3 possibilities for 4. 3 possibilities for 5. Everything's available for 6 at the moment. 7 and 8. And then 5 possibilities for 9. And we're down to the bottom row. So I've got a couple possibilities for 1 there already. One of these 3 is a 2. We've got a 3 here. And one of these 3 is a 4, because I've locked 4s in here. 5, so I've got a 5 here. 6s. I've got 5 possibilities for a 6. 7s. Got a 7 there and there, so I've got 3 possibilities for a 7. We've got that, and that is possibilities for an 8. Okay, that can't be a 6, neither that. All right. 9 is going to be one of these 5. And we are flooded there, so over here we go, where I've got 4 possibilities for a 1, 3 for a 2, 2 for a 3, a 4, 5, bunch possibilities for a 6, 2 possibilities for a 7, 3 possibilities for an 8, and looks like I've got 5 possibilities for a 9. With these 2 blocking this one. We've got an 8 here. Do 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So yes, this is an 8. We can clean up a few 8s now. Including this one. That turns this into a 9 and a 7 here. So we can clean up 7s and 9s around the place. That's a 3. This is an 8. One of these 2 is a 3. 3 here. Some other stuff to clean up now. Making this one into a 4. That becomes a 4. That's a 3 there. That becomes a 9. 5 and 3 here. Four, 9, 4, 9. So we've got a 9 to clean up there. This becomes a 6, 5, 8, 3. So we've got some more numbers to clean up. That becomes a 6. A 6 there or there. That's not a 6. That's not a 6. Not a 6. Neither 5 nor 6 there or there. Not a 6 there. Not a 3. Not a 6 there. 4, 2 on the ends. Not a 3 there. One here. 1, 8 or 9 here. Not 1. Not 1. 2, 6 pair. Turns that into a 7. Not a 9 there. Not a 1 here. That leaves this is a 1. Okay, not a 7. Not a 3. Either 7 or 8. So we've got something in here that needs to be dropped in. That's a 7. For some reason that looked like it was one that shouldn't be a 7 anymore. 1 and 6 here. Go away. Turns that into a 5. Turns that into a 6. This into a 5. This one is going to be a 6. 4, 9 pair here. Doesn't affect much here. Just have to figure out which one of those is going to be an 8. Not a 5 here. Not a 5. Yep, not a 5 there. There's a 5 here blocking that. Not a 6 here. These two 6s can fade away. Okay, 6, 2, 6, 2. So not a 2, not a 2, not a 2. That makes a 4 here. A 2 here. So this is a 6, this is a 2, this becomes a 6 and a 2 here. Now clean up that 2 there, and that 4. Also that 4, that turns that into a 9, so neither of these can be a 9. This goes a 3, and this becomes a 1. Not a 4 there, not a 1 here, not a 3 here. Not a 3 there, not a 2 here. Not a 2 or a 6 here, not a 2 here. This turns into a 9, this turns into a 4, an 8, and a 6. 3, 2, 9. 2. So not a 9 in either of these. Turns that into a 9. This becomes a 4. With this 9 up there, this is a 4 and this is a 9. This can't be a 3 because of the 3 above, so this becomes a 5, and this a 3. 8 and 3 here, 8 and 4 here. Okay. How about a 5 here? 8 and 4 here. And there we go. 24 minutes, 12 seconds. I hope you had a good time. It was an interesting challenge. We got another one coming up tomorrow. I hope you enjoy or stop by and say hi. Let me know how you're doing with these. Take care, and we will see you soon.